The common diabetes medication is being heralded as a wonder drug. Researchers have discovered Ozempic, which shot to popularity due to its weight loss properties, also protects the heart and kidney. Jade Vincent explains.
Melbourne researchers have discovered diabetes drugs like Ozempic and Trulicity, typically used to lower blood sugar levels and promote weight loss, have added superpowers and could prevent patients from suffering some of the most life-threatening complications of the disease.
Particularly, we noticed that there was a reduction in heart disease and also a reduction in the leaking of protein, which is a feature of kidney disease.
Kidney disease occurs in up to 40% of people with diabetes. During this decade-long study, the team at Monash University uncovered how these drugs reduce inflammation in the body, revealing they could extend their use beyond diabetes and obesity, but they have the potential to treat other forms of kidney disease, while also aiding the prevention of cardiovascular events.
It means that if they're using these GLP-1 receptor analogues, they might find that this is protective for the kidney and the heart long term.
Now that scientists have identified that these drugs reduce inflammation in the kidneys and the blood, they need to determine exactly how and why this happens so they can create new and more powerful drugs.
Let's take a look at Melbourne's roads right now.
Thank you, Beck. It's a busy run on the Tullamarine Freeway. We just had a look at a collision outbound in the Petbarn traffic chopper. This one's happened at Buller Road. The left-hand lane closed off. Towie's on scene, but very heavy now. Back to Brunswick Road. Need your pet's favourites pronto? Petbarn has you covered with 2-hour delivery guaranteed. That should keep them happy. Order all your pet's favourites at petbarn.com.au today. T's and C's apply. More traffic tomorrow. I'm Tamara Eden. We'll see you then.
Thank you, Tamara. Jane Bunn joins us now, live from Federation Square. Hello, Jane. There's lots of Christmas spirit on this hot afternoon. Looks great out there.
Oh, thank you, Beck. The heat and high humidity isn't really deterring many from enjoying the city this afternoon. Now, last night it was warm, a low of 18, but wait for tonight, it'll be up near 30 for much of it. We have peaked at 33 so far in the city. And it's not just the heat, but the humidity that really has an impact. The air has so much tropical moisture and the wind is so light that it feels even hotter than it is. So the low 30s are feeling like the high 30s. However, some spots near the bay are a bit cooler. Point Cook is certainly the spot to be if you hate the heat. The murky, foggy low cloud persisted over southern parts of the state into the morning, but that has cleared and there's higher cloud coming down from the northwest. This lets lots of sunshine through and brings the heat. Now, it has climbed over 40 degrees in the northwest and parts of the Wimmera today too, but at least the humidity isn't as powerful over in the far west of the state. We have a jelly bean-shaped high that picks up tropical air from off the Queensland coast and drags it right down here to Victoria. That makes it hot and humid. That is feeding into a cut-off low that is off South Australia, and we're looking at that low coming in off South Australia where we have that moving. So that will be crossing us tomorrow, a trough associated with that. So we'll get hit and miss heavy thunderstorms rather than widespread heavy rain. Meanwhile, Cyclone Jasper, that is crossing the far north Queensland coast, that's north of Port Douglas tomorrow. The trough will take us from the heat of today to milder weather by Thursday and cooler conditions to follow to end the week. The heat won't last. Around the nation tomorrow, the cyclone does cross near Cairns. Brisbane and Sydney are warm and dry. Canberra and Hobart both have the risk of storms with that trough. Just the odd shower for Adelaide tomorrow. Perth is looking lovely. To Victoria, warm to hot and humid ahead of a cooler change extending across the west with the trough. Out ahead, we have hit and miss showers and storms. The storms may be severe. So in Melbourne, hot overnight, finally down to 23. Hot tomorrow, still humid too, a top of 33 degrees. Now there's the odd shower in the morning, then the afternoon and evening bring the risk of showers and severe thunderstorms, Beck.
Very much, Jane. Well, coming up in 7 News at 6, the 11th hour fight to stop childcare centres closing across Melbourne's southeast. We'll have live details. How families can cash in on a new power-saving incentive, strengthening Victoria's firefighting capabilities ahead of the bushfire season, and the postie under fire for lashing out and throwing delivery boxes. That's coming up all ahead, straight after the chase tonight at 6 o'clock. And that's all from Melbourne's afternoon news. Thank you very much for joining us. I'll be back alongside Mike Amor for this evening's bulletin. I'll see you then.
Stream 7 News anytime, live and on demand on 7 Plus. And with 7news.com.au, you'll know the news now.